Hello, this is the intro video for Math 162, which is second semester pre-calculus. So this semester we're moving to a different learning management system. So I have to show you how to access the information this semester, which you may not be used to. So you log into Blackboard or to MyDabney, and normally you have in the past gone to Blackboard. So now we should have this new icon, Canvas. It's just a different company, and we're moving to that in the fall. And they asked a number of instructors to switch over early, and I decided to do all my classes so I could just do them one time instead of having to do them twice. So this is the you look for Math 162 Pre-Calculus 2, Section D1W. And this is the what's called the home page. And right now what I have is a introduction to the course, a video, which is what I'm making right now. So I'll provide the link to this video, the course of study, some modules, which I'm just starting to do. So I'm going to use 161 as an example of how the modules are organized. And they're very similar to what we did in 161. So let's look at the course of study. So this is a PDF file. So you've probably seen these before. So you have who I am, where I'm located, telephone numbers. The second semester is, just realized this is the description for the first semester, so we'll fix that. I did fix the everything. Apparently I've missed that part. So we're going to talk about trigonometry. So we have 3 chapters that deal with trigonometry, and then we're going to talk about an introduction to analytical geometry, which is talking about shapes like ellipses and hyperbolas, which we've not discussed up to this point. So we'll spend about 4 weeks on each topic, approximately 4 weeks on each topic. We use the same textbook as last semester, the 6th edition, Larson Hostetler. I'll talk about office hours in a minute. The policy as far as grading homework will be the same as last semester, so I expect to see sufficient steps so that I know you've worked through the problem. I don't want to just see the answers, so that you're not just copying answers. Obviously, math homework is an essential part of math. You need to practice. The best way to practice is without using the videos initially, but if you end up needing some help, you will still have the solution videos just like first semester. The grading will be the same. The attendance grade here is spelled out. So you will take notes during the lectures. You'll take a picture with your cell phone. You'll email me the notes, and then I'll record that you have done that. And this is to encourage you to take notes, for one thing, because you do learn things as you transfer that knowledge from your brain to your hand to the paper. And it also gives me a way of making sure that you are keeping up to date on your work. It also will help in terms of any questions about when you were last active in the course. I do want you to write down the section name, the chapter, and the section number when you send me the email, so I don't have to search inside the notes. Tests and final exam will be taken at the testing center at the main campus library or the testing center at the Rockbridge Regional Center. You will be allowed to bring one cheat sheet, an 8.5 by 11. You can use both sides if you'd like. You can bring a calculator, but you're not allowed to use the graphing capabilities of the calculator. And you may think, well, how does he know if I'm doing that or not? Well, hopefully one is because you're an honest person. Secondly is if you just show the results without any intermediate steps, or if your description doesn't match the graph, then obviously you're just copying the graph off the calculator and you don't understand what's happening. So if I see that kind of inconsistency happening, then I will take off accordingly. And you must show all steps as discussed in class. So if you've learned it one way before, I want you to do it the way that we talked about it in class. I think some people think, oh, I've already done this before and I don't really need to pay any attention, but everybody has a different method, and each method has usually has some advantage to it, so it's good to know more than one way. And I'll let you know about a week ahead of time when it's about time to take a test, but the first test probably won't be until about the third or fourth week of the class. Okay, and here's some things about scholastic dishonesty. You can read through that. Basically, don't cheat. The withdrawal policy is with respect to withdrawing from the class so you don't get a fail. If you're doing poorly, satisfactory academic progress relates to financial aid. So if you have financial aid, make sure you understand that. And we don't need to worry about weather since you're taking this class online. Okay, so that's the course of study. Let's skip down to office hours. So even though you're taking the class online, you can still come to my office hours. So this shows you the days of the week, shows you what classes I'm teaching and what hours I'm in my office. I would suggest you let me know you're coming or send me a text to tell me you're coming, just in case I step out of the office. I'll know to be back at a particular time. And then finally, the modules. So right now, if I click modules, you'll see there's not very much. I've recorded a fair amount. I just haven't posted it yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 161, which I have most of the stuff, and just show you how that's organized. And you can we use the same type of organization for this class. So the way Canvas is organized is you have these modules, and then you can break them down into submodules. So in the case of here with the first semester, you have chapter 1. I have these headers which describe which section you're dealing with. They don't really do anything except just set things off. And then below it you have your lecture, which you'll take your notes from. You have the you'll have the homework assignment, which are in PDF form. So you'll open that up and you can download it and print it out. And then what you do is you turn that in with your test when you take so when you finish chapter 4 in this case, you'll turn all of your chapter 4 homework in when you take your test. So you've got the lecture, you've got the homework, print that out. And just like with first semester, we're going to have videos of the homework solutions. So these are links to YouTube videos, and you can play it like that. If you want to make it full screen, you can do that as well. And okay, before I start talking, okay. So that'll be your homework solutions. I'll do the same kind of thing. I'll have the assignments, the lectures, and the homework assignment, and then the videos to go. And then you'll have each chapter will have new assignments. And you know, there will be review videos. I'm not sure if I have a review video at the end of this. Yeah. So like your test number 1 review video. Of course, this is from the first semester, but there'll be review videos just like there were for last year. So that's pretty much it. If you ever need, one thing I don't have yet is, well, no, for this class I don't need to do that. So just for your information here, the way it works is you could do assignments, which I may try later. Pages are for describing, if I wanted to go into more detail about each section, what you needed to do. Files are the files like the PDF files, with the homework assignments or the course of study. So if I click on that, you'll see that there's a whole bunch of files that go along with this class. The syllabus is this page that has that, as well as it has some information about grading. As we go along, I'll give you more information, but the key thing here is when you open the class and go to the home page, you'll go to modules and you'll just start going down. And as far as that's another thing I'll do, which I haven't done yet, is I will put up a tentative schedule. So one of these additional links will be tentative schedule, so you'll know whether you're keeping up to date on your assignments so that you don't get too far behind. So if you have any questions, just shoot me an email.